Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope isolation isn't getting to you too much. I thought I would do a video and take you for a walk today. It was a beautiful late autumn day here in Melbourne. I just want you to please excuse the shaky camera, the noisy audio, and I thought I'd talk about a few of my longest lasting perfumes, some recent acquisitions. Enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome back. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and do an outdoor video because I had a quick thought that recently I've worn a couple of fragrances that I've worn in the office, and I kind of have noticed how well they've performed, and they seem to be just as strong right at the beginning all through a work day, and I can still clearly detect them even when I get home, 8-10 hours later. And I'm not talking about faintly detect, they're still quite strong, they're still projecting from underneath my shirt or whatever I'm wearing. And I just wanted to tell you about them. Now, the first two I've done reviews on, and this video is basically about my longest lasting or beast mode fragrances. The first two, yesterday I wore Histoire de Parfum 1740, obviously one of my all-time favorites, my current very favorite in my wardrobe. It's lasted me all day and I could still smell it pretty clearly as well. It was just as detectable at the end of the day than it was at the beginning. And we are talking about, a current bottle. It's not some particular vintage. And so anyone who is wanting to buy this fragrance can be confident that it's going to perform really well. I just want to stress as well that just because it works this way on my skin, it does not mean it's going to work the same way on everybody else's skin. I have fragrances that don't last very long on me, and then I read about or hear about people saying that it's a great performer on them. So to each their own. But 1740 is my other one. The next one that I've done a review on is Marc-Antoine Badois' Ganymede, one of my favorite fragrances released last year, and it's just lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. The next three I've yet to review, but they also are fantastic performers. Now, the one I'm going to mention next is the Black Knight from Francesca Bianchi. Obviously, this is no surprise because every other Francesca Bianchi fragrance that I've tried performs really, really well. And the next fragrance I'm going to talk about is Molinard's Habanita. It's the Eau de Parfum version. This one, again, has got really good development through its whole life on the skin. But, we're talking a good 10 to 12 hours. And finally, what is now one that I consider the longest lasting perfume that I own. This one's incredibly strong and probably has the best projection of the lot. This is Patchouli Intense from Parfums de Nicolai. I can't get over really how strong this perfume is. And the fact that, a couple of sprays, if they're not under your clothes, they can really fill a room. And so it is I can't think of any other fragrance in my collection that is as strong and lasts as long as Patchouli Intense from Nicolai. And just on that, of these perfumes that I've mentioned, all but the Black Knight, I think, are Eau de Parfum concentration. Black Knight is an extract. I don't think there's any Eau de Toilettes on there. But there is obviously something to concentration affecting longevity, whereas I find that eau de toilettes probably don't last as long, but tend to have better projection than eau de parfums. And I'm always surprised when I'm on perfume forums or social media and people ask for recommendations purely for the longest lasting, best performing fragrance, and they seemingly have no consideration to how good it smells. So really, this hobby, passion, whatever you want to call it, the most important thing is how it smells. And bonus if something tends to last a long time. The ones I've talked about do for me, and I'm happy that they do because they smell so good. And isn't it funny how stuff that you really tend to hate on your skin is stuff that you usually have to scrub off because it tends to last a long time. I've found that anyway. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my little video and coming out on a walk with me. I'll see you all next time because I'm losing my breath. Bye.